Italy, a land of history, passion, and unforgettable beauty. Walk through ancient streets in Rome, sail the magical canals of Venice, soak up the sun on the Amalfi Coast, and taste world-famous cuisine in Florence. This journey will take you through Italy's most iconic places, and a few hidden gems, too. If you love travel and adventure, make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, and like this video. Let's explore Italy together. If you're planning a trip to Sicily, you must visit the ancient Greek theater of Taormina, one of the most breathtaking historical landmarks in all of Italy. Built in the 3rd century BC, this iconic site offers a stunning blend of Greek architecture and Roman renovation, with a panoramic view over Mount Etna and the Ionian Sea. Originally seating 10,000 spectators, this majestic amphitheater was later transformed by the Romans into an arena. Today, it hosts the world-famous Taormina Film Festival and has appeared in pop culture hits like Woody Allen's Mighty Aphrodite and HBO's The White Lotus. Whether you're a fan of history and architecture, or simply searching for unforgettable things to do in Sicily, the Teatro Antico di Taormina is an absolute must-see. Don't miss this magical place. Welcome to Verona, Italy, home of the stunning Verona Arena, one of the best preserved ancient Roman amphitheaters in the world. Built around 30 AD, even before the Colosseum, this architectural marvel stands proudly in the historic center of Verona, the city of Romeo and Juliet. Designed for gladiator games, venaciones, and later opera performances, the arena has hosted spectacles for over 2,000 years. Every summer, it transforms into the legendary Arena di Verona Opera Festival, drawing global audiences and world-class performers. With its incredible acoustics and breathtaking stone arches, the arena is more than a Roman ruin. It's a living stage of history. Want to explore ancient Rome, Roman architecture, or Verona travel tips? This is your perfect destination. Welcome to St. Mark's Basilica, the most iconic landmark in Venice, Italy. Located at the heart of St. Mark's Square, this masterpiece of Byzantine, Gothic, Romanesque, and Islamic architecture is more than just a church. It's a symbol of Venice's power, wealth, and sacred heritage. Built in 1063 to house the relics of St. Mark the Evangelist, smuggled from Alexandria, this cathedral dazzles visitors with golden mosaics, marble columns, and treasures looted from Constantinople during the Fourth Crusade. Its famous bronze horses, towering domes, and opulent facade once signified the glory of the Venetian Republic. Step inside, and you're walking through 800 years of art history, featuring works inspired by Titian, Tintoretto, and Veronese. If you're exploring Venice, St. Mark's Basilica is an absolute must-see. Welcome to Venice, Italy, home to one of the world's most iconic waterways, the Grand Canal. This breathtaking S-shaped waterway is the lifeblood of Venice, stretching 3.8 kilometers through the heart of the city. Lined with over 170 historic palaces, including Ca d'Oro, Ca Rezzonico, and the Palazzo Venier dei Leoni, now home to the Peggy Guggenheim Collection. The Grand Canal is a living museum of Venetian Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque architecture. Cruise past legendary landmarks like the Santa Maria della Salute and cross one of 4 famous bridges: the Rialto Bridge, Ponte degli Scalzi, Ponte dell'Accademia, and the modern Ponte della Costituzione. Whether you're riding a vaporetto, gliding on a gondola, or catching the magical historical regatta, the Grand Canal offers a timeless journey through Venetian history, art, and culture. If you're visiting Verona, Italy, there's one hidden gem you absolutely can't miss: the Verona Funicular, also known as the San Pietro Castle Funicular. This unique incline lift takes you from the charming Veronetta district straight up to the stunning Castel San Pietro, offering panoramic views of Verona and the ancient Roman theater below. Originally built in 1941 as a traditional funicular railway, it closed just 3 years later. But in 2017, it was reborn as a modern incline lift, 180 meters long, climbing 55 meters at a 36% slope, with an amazing 25-person glass cabin. It's fast, scenic, and one of the best ways to experience Verona's historic beauty. Add it to your bucket list. This is Verona's best-kept secret you'll want to discover. If you're visiting Rome, Castel Sant'Angelo is an absolute must-see. Just steps from the Vatican, this towering fortress was originally built as Emperor Hadrian's mausoleum in 139 AD. Over the centuries, it transformed from a royal tomb into a papal fortress, prison, and now one of the most fascinating museums in Rome. Walk the Passetto di Borgo, a secret passage connecting it to St. Peter's Basilica, and imagine the popes fleeing in times of danger. Don't miss the bronze statue of Archangel Michael on top. Legend says he appeared here, ending a deadly plague. Inside, you'll discover ancient rooms, breathtaking city views, and stories of escapes, sieges, and secrets. It's more than just a monument. It's 2,000 years of Roman history in one place. Looking for hidden gems in Rome? Castel Sant'Angelo combines history, architecture, legends, and views that will leave you speechless. Don't skip this iconic Rome destination. Hidden high on Vomero Hill in Naples, Italy, Castel Sant'Elmo is one of the most breathtaking medieval fortresses in Europe. With panoramic views over the Bay of Naples, this star-shaped castle isn't just a scenic lookout. It's a journey through centuries of history. Built on volcanic rock and first mentioned in 1275, it evolved from a royal residence to a military fortress, prison, and now a museum. Its strategic hexagonal design, crafted by Spanish architect Pedro Luis Escriva, once drew criticism, but today it's hailed as a masterpiece of military architecture. Don't miss the underground chambers, massive ramparts, and stunning walkways. Castel Sant'Elmo is not only a top Naples tourist attraction, but it's also a symbol of power, revolution, and resilience. Whether you're into history, architecture, or epic views, this fortress is a must-see. Welcome to the Colosseum, Rome's iconic ancient amphitheater and one of the new 7 wonders of the world. Built almost 2,000 years ago, this colossal Roman structure could hold up to 80,000 spectators, hosting epic gladiator battles, animal hunts, and dramatic reenactments. Located in the heart of Rome, Italy, the Colosseum was constructed between 70 and 80 AD under the Flavian emperors Vespasian and Titus, using travertine limestone, volcanic tuff, and concrete. Its historical significance goes beyond entertainment. From an imperial symbol of power to a medieval fortress, Christian shrine, and now a top tourist attraction, The Colosseum stands as a powerful reminder of ancient Roman engineering and culture. Visitors flock here daily to marvel at its massive elliptical design, explore the hypogeum tunnels beneath the arena, and experience the atmosphere where history comes alive. Today, the Colosseum also symbolizes the fight against capital punishment, with its nightly golden illumination celebrating human rights victories worldwide. Whether you're fascinated by Roman history, archaeology, or architecture, the Colosseum remains an unmissable landmark, capturing the imagination of millions. Discover the secrets of Rome's Flavian Amphitheater, the eternal heart of the ancient world. Welcome to the Doge's Palace, Venice's iconic Venetian Gothic masterpiece and one of the top landmarks in northern Italy. Known as Palazzo Ducale, this stunning palace was originally built in 810 and rebuilt in 1340, serving as the residence of the Doge of Venice, the elected ruler of the former Republic of Venice. The Doge's Palace is famous for its breathtaking architecture, blending Gothic and Renaissance styles, with features like the grand Porta della Carta entrance and the majestic Bridge of Sighs, linking it to the old prison. Inside, explore the lavish Doge's apartments, adorned with works by Titian and Bellini, and the historic Great Council Chamber, where Venetian politics shaped history. Today, the Doge's Palace is a must-visit museum in Venice, preserving centuries of art, history, and culture along the Grand Canal. Don't miss this top Venice attraction that draws millions worldwide. Your ultimate guide to the Doge's Palace starts here. Welcome to the breathtaking Florence Cathedral, also known as the Duomo di Firenze, one of the most iconic landmarks in Italy and Europe. This magnificent Gothic masterpiece began construction in 1296 under Arnolfo di Cambio and was completed in 1436, with the world-famous dome engineered by Filippo Brunelleschi. The cathedral's stunning facade, crafted with vibrant polychrome marble in green, pink, and white, perfectly complements its historic Renaissance architecture. Located in Piazza del Duomo, it forms part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site alongside Giotto's Campanile and the Baptistery of St. John. Florence Cathedral remains one of the largest churches in the world, boasting the largest masonry dome ever built without scaffolding. A true marvel of engineering and Italian Renaissance innovation. Whether you're an architecture lover, history enthusiast, or planning a trip to Tuscany, the Duomo's rich history and breathtaking beauty make it an unmissable attraction in Florence. Dive into the secrets behind its construction, its incredible dome, and the artistic masterpieces by Donatello and Michelangelo surrounding it. Welcome to the stunning Milan Cathedral, or Duomo di Milano, Italy's largest church, and one of the world's most iconic Gothic masterpieces. Located in the heart of Milan, this breathtaking cathedral took nearly 600 years to complete, from 1386 to 1965. Dedicated to the Nativity of St. Mary, it's the seat of the Archbishop of Milan and a symbol of Lombardy's rich history. Built with dazzling white Candolia marble, the Duomo features over 3,400 statues, 135 spires, and incredible stained glass windows that tell the stories of centuries. Architects like Simone da Orsenigo, Nicolas de Bonaventure, and even Leonardo da Vinci contributed to its unique Gothic and Renaissance design. Whether you're exploring Milan travel tips, must-see Italian landmarks, or world-famous cathedrals, the Duomo di Milano is an unmissable cultural gem. Don't miss the chance to visit its rooftop terraces for panoramic views over Milan's skyline. a truly unforgettable experience. Hit like and subscribe for more amazing travel guides. Welcome to Siena Cathedral, Italy's stunning medieval masterpiece and one of the most iconic Roman Catholic churches, dedicated to the Assumption of Mary. Built between 1215 and 1263, this breathtaking Duomo di Siena features striking black and white striped marble, symbolizing Siena's legendary founders, Cineas and Ascius. Its unique Gothic and Romanesque architecture includes a magnificent dome topped by Bernini's Golden Lantern, a historic bell tower with bells dating back to 1149, and an intricate facade adorned with sculptures by Nicola and Giovanni Pisano. Inside, marvel at the exquisite inlaid marble mosaic floor, the largest and most ornate in Italy, created by over 40 artists from the 14th to 16th centuries. The cathedral also houses masterpieces by Donatello, Pinturicchio, and Lorenzo Ghiberti, plus stunning stained glass windows designed by Duccio di Buonisegna. Despite an unfinished nave expansion halted by the Black Death, Siena Cathedral remains a symbol of Sienese pride, faith, and artistic heritage. Whether you're a history lover, architecture enthusiast, or traveler exploring Tuscany, Siena Cathedral offers an unforgettable glimpse into Italy's rich cultural past. Don't miss the chance to visit this UNESCO World Heritage treasure and experience one of Europe's finest medieval churches. Welcome to the iconic Trevi Fountain in Rome, Italy, the largest and most famous Baroque fountain in the world. Designed by Nicola Salvi and completed in 1762, this majestic fountain stands over 26 meters tall and nearly 50 meters wide. Nestled in the heart of the Trevi district, it marks the end of the ancient Aqua Virgin aqueduct, which has supplied pure water to Rome since 19 BC. Legend says, throwing a coin into the Trevi Fountain guarantees your return to the Eternal City, making it a top Rome tourist attraction and one of the most visited landmarks worldwide. The stunning sculptures depict Oceanus on his shell chariot, guided by tritons and hippocamps, symbolizing the taming of waters. After multiple restorations, including a major one sponsored by Fendi in 2015, the fountain shines brighter than ever with over 100 LED lights. Featured in famous movies like La Dolce Vita and Roman Holiday, the Trevi Fountain is a must-see for travelers seeking the true Roman experience. Don't forget to toss your coin and join the centuries-old tradition. Welcome to the iconic Roman Forum, the heart of ancient Rome, and a must-see historical landmark. Known as Foro Romano or Forum Romanum, this ancient public square was the vibrant center for Roman politics, commerce, and religion. From majestic temples like the Temple of Vesta and the Temple of Saturn, to monumental basilicas such as Basilica Julia and Basilica Aemilia, the Forum hosted everything: gladiatorial matches, triumphal processions, and crucial Senate meetings. Located between the Palatine and Capitoline Hills, this sprawling archaeological site attracts millions of tourists eager to walk through the ruins of Rome's government buildings, ancient marketplaces, and iconic arches like the Arch of Septimius Severus. The Forum's layered history spans from the Roman kingdom through the Republic to the Empire, showcasing its evolution as the political, judicial, and social heart of Rome. Whether you're passionate about ancient Roman history, archaeology, or travel in Rome, the Roman Forum offers an unforgettable glimpse into one of the world's greatest civilizations. Don't miss this spectacular journey through time. Welcome to Milan's iconic Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, Italy's oldest and most famous shopping arcade, a true architectural masterpiece and cultural landmark. Built between 1865 and 1877 by Giuseppe Mengoni, this stunning glass and iron arcade connects the majestic Piazza del Duomo and the legendary Teatro alla Scala. Known for its breathtaking glass dome and intricate mosaics, the Galleria is often called Milan's drawing room, filled with luxury boutiques, historic cafes like Biffy Cafe, and haute couture shops. Visitors love the unique tradition of spinning on the bull's mosaic for good luck, making it a must-see tourist attraction. Its elegant 19th century design influenced modern shopping malls worldwide, combining art, history, and fashion in the heart of Milan. Don't miss this top Milan landmark on your next trip. Welcome to the iconic Leaning Tower of Pisa, Italy's world-famous freestanding bell tower located in the breathtaking Piazza del Duomo. Known globally for its dramatic tilt of nearly 4 degrees, this architectural marvel attracts over 5 million visitors annually. Built from 1173 to 1372, the tower's unstable foundation on soft soil caused the famous lean that started during construction and worsened until extensive stabilization efforts in the late 20th century. Rising approximately 56 meters tall, the Tower of Pisa features 296 steps winding up through its curved structure, a rare architectural adaptation to compensate for the tilt. The mystery of its original architect, possibly Diotisalvi or Bonanno Pisano, adds intrigue to its history. Beyond its tilt, the tower is a masterpiece of Romanesque design, adorned with elegant columns and 7 bells representing musical notes. Declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site, the Leaning Tower symbolizes Italian heritage and resilience. Whether marveling at its unique lean or exploring the adjacent Pisa Cathedral and Baptistry, this landmark offers an unforgettable glimpse into medieval engineering and art. Don't miss the chance to experience the legendary Leaning Tower of Pisa, a true wonder of the world. Discover the stunning Victor Emmanuel II National Monument, also called the Vittoriano or Altare della Patria, a must-see landmark in Rome, Italy. Built between 1885 and 1935, this iconic Italian monument honors Victor Emmanuel II, the first king of unified Italy. Located between Piazza Venezia and Capitoline Hill, the Vittoriano features breathtaking neoclassical architecture with grand stairways, towering Corinthian columns, and majestic sculptures, including the famous equestrian statue of Victor Emmanuel II. This monument symbolizes Italian unification and patriotism, housing the tomb of the unknown soldier with its eternal flame, a powerful tribute to Italy's fallen heroes. Visitors can explore the Museum of Italian Unification inside and take a panoramic elevator ride to the rooftop terrace for incredible 360-degree views of Rome's ancient cityscape. Known affectionately as the wedding cake or the typewriter, the Vittoriano is one of Rome's top sightseeing spots and a living symbol of Italy's national pride and history. Welcome to the amazing world of Mount Etna, Europe's tallest and most active volcano, standing at over 3,400 meters on Sicily's east coast. This majestic stratovolcano, located between Catania and Messina, is a powerhouse of volcanic activity, erupting frequently with spectacular lava flows and ash clouds. Mount Etna is famous not only for its breathtaking eruptions, but also for its fertile volcanic soil, which supports lush vineyards and orchards across Sicily. Recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a decade volcano due to its immense geological significance and impact on nearby communities, Etna's history spans over 500,000 years, shaping myths, culture, and the stunning landscape. Whether you're fascinated by volcano eruptions, Sicilian history, or natural wonders, Mount Etna offers a thrilling glimpse into Earth's fiery forces. Welcome to Ortigia, the stunning historical heart of Syracuse, Sicily, a small island bursting with ancient wonders and rich Mediterranean history. Known as the Città Vecchia, or Old City, Ortigia is home to iconic landmarks like the Temple of Apollo, the breathtaking Fountain of Arethusa, and the majestic Cathedral of Syracuse, originally a Greek temple. This UNESCO World Heritage Site reveals layers of Greek, Roman, Byzantine, Arab, and Norman culture across 2 millennia. Mythology lovers will be fascinated by Ortigia's legendary ties to Artemis and Apollo, with stories of divine births and nymph transformations enriching its charm. Connected to mainland Sicily by 2 bridges, Ortigia offers vibrant streets filled with shops, cafes, and ancient architecture, making it a must-visit travel destination for history buffs and tourists alike. Discover the magic of Ortigia, where every corner tells a tale of Syracuse's timeless legacy. Discover the ancient heart of Rome, Palatine Hill, the city's centermost and most historic landmark. Known as the birthplace of the Roman Empire, this iconic site hosts the ruins of majestic imperial palaces built by Augustus, Tiberius, and Domitian. Walk through the Palatine Museum, where priceless archaeological finds reveal Rome's earliest origins, dating back to the 10th century BC. Mythology comes alive here. The legendary cave of Lupercal, where Romulus and Remus were nurtured by the she-wolf, anchors Rome's foundation myth. The hill's name inspired the word palace worldwide, linking Palatine to global history and language. Explore stunning ancient ruins, grand palatial architecture, and lush Farnese gardens atop the hill. Don't miss the spectacular views overlooking the Roman Forum and Colosseum, making Palatine Hill a must-visit for history lovers and travelers exploring ancient Rome. Unlock the secrets of Rome's legendary past right here on Palatine Hill. Palermo Cathedral is the iconic Roman Catholic landmark in Palermo, Sicily, southern Italy. This stunning cathedral, dedicated to the Assumption of the Virgin Mary, showcases a unique blend of architectural styles, from Norman to Gothic, Renaissance, and Baroque, reflecting centuries of history and restoration. Founded in 1185 by Archbishop Walter of Emil on a former Byzantine basilica site, it later served as a mosque during Arab rule. Inside, discover royal tombs including Emperor Frederick II and King Roger II, alongside exquisite artworks like the 15th century Gothic Catalan portico and the Sacred Crown of Constance. Don't miss the famous solar meridian, built by astronomer Giuseppe Piazzi, offering a glimpse into historic timekeeping. Palermo Cathedral is truly a must-see treasure for history lovers, architecture enthusiasts, and travelers exploring Sicily's rich cultural heritage. Welcome to the Pantheon, Rome's iconic ancient temple and architectural masterpiece. Built nearly 2,000 years ago during the Roman Empire, the Pantheon is famous worldwide for its massive, perfectly preserved concrete dome. Still the largest unreinforced dome on Earth. Originally commissioned by Marcus Agrippa and rebuilt by Emperor Hadrian around 126 AD, this marvel features a stunning oculus that opens to the sky, flooding the interior with natural light. Once a temple dedicated to all Roman gods, it's been a Catholic church since the 7th century, known as the Basilica of Saint Mary and the Martyrs. Located in the heart of Rome's historic center, the Pantheon attracts millions of visitors every year, inspiring architects from Renaissance masters like Brunelleschi to modern designers. Whether you're passionate about ancient history and Roman architecture or travel to Italy, the Pantheon is an absolute must-see landmark. Stay tuned to explore more about Rome's greatest architectural wonder. Welcome to Piazza del Campo, the heart of historic Siena, one of Tuscany's most iconic and breathtaking medieval squares. Famous worldwide for its unique shell shape and stunning architecture, Piazza del Campo is surrounded by the majestic Palazzo Pubblico and the towering Torre del Mangia. This UNESCO World Heritage Site perfectly preserves Siena's medieval city planning and rich heritage. Twice a year, the thrilling Palio di Siena horse race electrifies the piazza, drawing thousands of visitors eager to witness this historic event. The piazza also hosts the finish line of the prestigious Strade Bianche cycling race, adding to its vibrant cultural significance. At the northwest edge stands the Fonte Gaia, a beautiful fountain adorned with intricate bas-reliefs, symbolizing good governance. Dating back to 1419, it's a masterpiece of Renaissance art by Jacopo della Quercia. Piazza del Campo's unique red brick pavement is divided into 9 symbolic sections, reflecting the city's medieval rulers, the Novesci. Its design combines beauty, community, and history, making it one of Europe's greatest public squares. If you love medieval architecture, Italian culture, or unforgettable travel experiences, Piazza del Campo in Siena is an absolute must-see destination in Tuscany. Welcome to Milan's iconic Piazza del Duomo, the heart of Italy's fashion capital and one of the most breathtaking city squares in Europe. Dominated by the majestic Milan Cathedral, Duomo di Milano, this historic piazza spans over 17,000 square meters, attracting millions of tourists every year. The square is home to stunning architectural gems like the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele II, Italy's oldest shopping mall, designed by Giuseppe Mengoni in the 19th century. From medieval origins under the Visconti family to its 19th century transformation, Piazza del Duomo blends art, culture, and history like nowhere else. Don't miss the Royal Palace of Milan and the famous statue of King Victor Emmanuel II right at its center. Whether you're exploring Milan's top tourist attractions or planning your next trip, Piazza del Duomo is an absolute must-see landmark. Stay tuned for more insider tips about Milan's hidden gems and unforgettable experiences. Welcome to Piazza Maggiore, the beating heart of Bologna, Italy. A must-see for anyone exploring this medieval gem. This massive square, built in the 13th century, is surrounded by stunning historical landmarks like the Palazzo del Podestà, topped by the ancient Arengo Tower, and the unfinished Gothic masterpiece, the Basilica of San Petronio. To the west stands Palazzo da Curzio, home to the Morandi Museum and City Hall, while the elegant Palazzo dei Banchi borders the east. Right in the center is the famous Crescentone, a raised platform built in 1934, a popular meeting point and photo spot. Just steps away lay the Fountain of Neptune, a 16th century marvel by Giambologna. And if you're visiting in summer, don't miss the magical outdoor cinema under the stars. Whether you're into architecture, history, or unforgettable Italian vibes, Piazza Maggiore is an essential stop on your Bologna itinerary. Piazza Navona is one of the most iconic and beautiful squares in Rome, Italy. This breathtaking Baroque masterpiece was built on the site of the ancient Stadium of Domitian, dating back to 80 AD. Once a Roman arena for athletic games, known as the Circus Agonalis, today it's a vibrant space filled with fountains, art, and history. At the center stands the Fountain of the Four Rivers by Bernini, topped by the obelisk of Domitian. Right behind it is the Church of Sant'Agnese in Agone, a Baroque gem by Borromini. Don't miss the Fontana del Moro and the Fountain of Neptune at each end of the piazza, sculpted by Giacomo della Porta. From ancient Roman games to Baroque brilliance, and even Christmas markets today, Piazza Navona is a living timeline of Roman history. Want to experience Rome like never before? Start here. Welcome to Piazza de Ferrari, the stunning heart of Genoa, Italy. This iconic square blends history, architecture, and modern life in one unforgettable location. Known for its majestic bronze fountain, Piazza de Ferrari sits between the historic center and the business district, surrounded by grand palaces, elegant boutiques, and cultural gems like the Carlo Felice Theater. Once the financial hub of Italy alongside Milan, this square hosted the Italian Stock Exchange, top banks, and the Bank of Italy. Landmarks here include the Garibaldi Monument, the Palace of the Doges, and the Academy of Fine Arts. Don't miss the underground Genoa metro station, restored fountains, and stunning neoclassical facades. Whether you love Italian history, European architecture, or must-see tourist attractions in Genoa, Piazza de Ferrari is a top destination that captures the essence of Italy. Welcome to Piazza San Marco, Venice's most iconic and breathtaking square, the beating heart of the floating city. Known as St. Mark's Square, this legendary place is packed with jaw-dropping architecture, rich history, and timeless charm. Towering above is St. Mark's Basilica, with its golden mosaics and the famous bronze horses, once stolen by Napoleon himself. Turn around and you'll spot the majestic Campanile, Venice's bell tower, and the stunning clock tower, which marks the start of the Merceria, the city's main shopping street. Walk under the historic arcades of the Procuratie Vecchie e Nuove, sip espresso at Café Florian, and step into the Museo Correr in Napoleon's wing. Don't miss the Piazzetta, where the winged lion of Venice and St. Theodore welcome you by the lagoon. Piazza San Marco isn't just a square. It's a living museum, a photographer's paradise, and one of the top must-see attractions in Venice. Did you know Pompeii is the only ancient Roman city preserved in time by a volcanic disaster? Buried under meters of ash from Mount Vesuvius in 79 AD, Pompeii offers an incredible snapshot of daily Roman life. Frozen for nearly 2,000 years, This UNESCO World Heritage Site near Naples, Italy, was once home to 20,000 people, complete with luxury villas, colorful frescoes, Roman baths, markets, temples, and even graffiti in vulgar Latin. Archaeologists have uncovered ancient streets, homes, and haunting plaster casts of victims frozen in their final moments. Pompeii wasn't just destroyed, it was immortalized. New excavations continue to reveal secrets from its past, including untouched neighborhoods and well-preserved relics. Visiting Pompeii is like stepping into a time machine. Whether you're passionate about history, archaeology, or epic travel destinations, Pompeii is a must-see wonder of the ancient world. Welcome to Venice, Italy, home to one of the most iconic landmarks in the world, the Rialto Bridge. Spanning the Grand Canal, this historic stone bridge is not only Venice's oldest crossing, but also a top tourist attraction, packed with history, charm, and breathtaking views. Originally built as a floating pontoon bridge in 1173, the Rialto evolved over centuries, first into wood, then into the stunning stone masterpiece we see today, completed in 1591 by architect Antonio da Ponte. With its graceful single-span, central portico, and rows of shops on both sides, it's a true engineering marvel. Once criticized as too ambitious, the bridge has stood strong for over 400 years. Located near the bustling Rialto Market, it connects the vibrant districts of San Marco and San Polo, making it a must-see destination in Venice. If you're planning a trip to Venice, don't miss the Rialto Bridge, one of the most photographed sites in Italy and a bucket list spot for travelers worldwide. Welcome to Florence, Italy, home of the iconic Ponte Vecchio, the city's oldest and most famous bridge. Spanning the Arno River, this medieval stone arch bridge dates back to 1345 and miraculously survived World War II bombings, thanks, legend says, to a direct order from Hitler himself. Originally lined with butcher shops, today it dazzles visitors with luxury jewelers, art dealers, and goldsmiths. Stroll across and you'll pass through centuries of history, from Roman times to the Renaissance. Look up and you'll spot the Vasari Corridor, built in 1565 to secretly connect the Palazzo Vecchio to the Palazzo Pitti. The bridge's unique design includes 3 elegant arches and a central piazza, once praised by Leon Battista Alberti. Don't miss the bronze bust of Benvenuto Cellini or the stone marking where Florence's infamous Guelph-Ghibelline feud began. Welcome to one of the most breathtaking places in Italy, the Sassi di Matera. Located in Matera, Basilicata, these ancient cave dwellings date back to 7,000 BC, making them one of the oldest human settlements in Europe. The Sassi, Sasso Caveoso and Sasso Barisano, are carved directly into soft limestone rock called tuffo. Once abandoned due to poverty and disease, they're now a stunning UNESCO World Heritage Site and a must-see for history lovers, architecture fans, and travelers alike. The Sassi have served as filming locations for The Passion of the Christ, Wonder Woman, and James Bond, No Time to Die, thanks to their ancient biblical look. Today, the area is filled with boutique hotels, restaurants, and scenic viewpoints over La Gravina Canyon. If you're planning an unforgettable trip to southern Italy, Matera's Sassi is the hidden gem you've been searching for. Welcome to Milan, Italy, home of the stunning Sforza Castle, or Castello Sforzesco. Built in the 15th century by Francesco Sforza on the ruins of a Visconti fortress, this medieval masterpiece became one of Europe's largest citadels. Inside, you'll find Renaissance treasures, epic architecture, and even artwork by Leonardo da Vinci himself. Don't miss the Torre del Filarete, rebuilt in 1905, or the secret tunnels believed to be sketched by da Vinci in 2025. The castle now houses top museums in Milan, like the Pinacoteca, the Egyptian Museum, and the Rondinini Pietà by Michelangelo. Surrounded by Parco Sempione, it's a must-visit for history lovers, art fans, and architecture enthusiasts. Whether you're exploring Milan in person or planning your dream trip, the Sforza Castle is an unforgettable Italian landmark you absolutely can't miss. Welcome to the incredible St. Peter's Basilica, the iconic Renaissance masterpiece located in the heart of Vatican City, Rome's independent microstate. Known as the largest church in the world, St. Peter's Basilica is an architectural marvel designed by legendary artists like Michelangelo, Bramante, and Bernini. This sacred Catholic shrine sits atop the burial site of St. Peter, the first pope and chief apostle of Jesus Christ. Every year, millions of pilgrims and tourists flock to St. Peter's Square to witness its breathtaking dome, stunning sculptures, and magnificent papal altar. As one of the 4 major papal basilicas, it hosts major liturgies led by the Pope himself, drawing crowds of up to 80,000 people. Discover the rich history from the 4th century Old St. Peter's Basilica, built by Emperor Constantine, to the 17th century Renaissance architecture that defines this spiritual landmark. Whether you're fascinated by Vatican City, Catholic heritage, or world-class architecture, St. Peter's Basilica is a must-visit symbol of faith and artistry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and explore more about this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Welcome to Trastevere, one of Rome's most charming and historic neighborhoods. Nestled on the west bank of the Tiber River, Trastevere is famous for its narrow cobblestone streets, vibrant nightlife, and authentic Italian atmosphere. This iconic district, meaning beyond the Tiber, dates back to ancient Rome and was home to fishermen, immigrants, and Rome's oldest Jewish community. Explore legendary landmarks like the Basilica of Santa Maria in Trastevere, with its stunning mosaics, and wander through winding alleys that reveal centuries of history. Today, Trastevere is a hotspot for tourists, artists, and international students, with cozy trattorias, lively pubs, and cultural institutions. Whether you're strolling under the Janiculum Hill or enjoying the sunset by the river, Trastevere perfectly blends Rome's rich past with vibrant modern life. Don't miss this must-see Roman rione full of history, culture, and unforgettable experiences. Welcome to the incredible Valle dei Templi, or Valley of the Temples, in Agrigento, Sicily. One of the largest and most stunning archaeological parks in Europe and the Mediterranean. This UNESCO World Heritage Site spans over 1,300 hectares and showcases exceptional ancient Greek Doric temples dating back to the 5th century BC. Explore famous landmarks like the perfectly preserved Temple of Concordia, the iconic Temple of Hera, and the majestic Temple of Olympian Zeus, built to celebrate historic victories. Discover the Temple of Heracles, Temple of Asclepius, and the symbolic Temple of Castor and Pollux, with its 4 towering columns. The Valle dei Templi offers unmatched Greek architecture, a rich history from Magna Graecia, and breathtaking panoramic views. Whether you're passionate about archaeology, ancient Greek culture, or travel destinations in Sicily, the Valley of the Temples is a must-visit landmark that truly captures the essence of classical civilization.